the National Football League finds us in the Hoosier State at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico, Joey Sly, set to get this one going. And off we go from downtown Indy. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Up the sideline. 35, and he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big run from Taylor. That's 35 yards. First down. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down. 49-yard line. Richardson, middle to throw. That'll be swung out wide to Jones. Richardson will get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
From the gun, Richardson. Forced out wide. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 20. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Titans first down.
Opening carry of the game for Tyjae Spears. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 1. Here's Ward. That one caught. It's Timray DK. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll take this one in. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Joey Sly on now from point after. He knocks it through. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead.
Colts nothing. Colts take over 1st and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Richardson. He'll go right back to Taylor, who's got it again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Giddens. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 29-yard line.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. Tremendous pursuit. They force him out of bounds behind the line. It'll be a loss of 3 on the play.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal.
Justin Tucker.
This one from 43 yards away. And how about this early on? They blocked the kick. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown Titans. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. Trying to bounce that outside. He went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Well, it's been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 24 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Colts, first down.
One quarter in the books. 14-0 is our score. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. As we bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
His throw left side is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
So first off, nice job picking up enough for the 1st down. But I got to be honest, Mike, when he caught it, I thought he was going to put his foot in the ground and get physical and run through contact and try to score. I'm not so sure why he just so quickly ran out of bounds, even though he was able to pick up the 1st.
It's a gain of
From the 1, 2nd
Brings
and
up
goal.
2nd and goal.
Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack. And it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
17 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
At the 48-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Spears. And he will finally be taken down, but not until he gets to the Colts' 23-yard line.
25 yards.
That's another quick 1st down. That's a 25-yard gain.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
1st and 10, and they give it to Pollard. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see some that she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't get ready, still I'm ready for it.
That is caught outright on the RPO. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
On the run to the right, and he will get into the end zone. Cam Ward, touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Sly now for the point after. He's got it, and the Titans will take a 21-7 lead.
Colts 7.
the touchdown. Here's Slide to kick it away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Again, running right, it's Taylor. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And much more room to run on this one. Pick up of 8, and that'll bring up third down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime.
And 3.
We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Third down and 3. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Anthony Gould was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, like the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
That one hits at the 10. No one there to stop it, though. Bounds into the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Man in motion, heading left. On first and 10, Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On the ground, it's Pollard. And he dances away from one defender. On his way, gain of 7.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 2. Out of the gun, Ward. Pass complete. He's got Calvin Ridley. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Moving to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down for Tennessee.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, here's Ward. Throwing it right. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. A sigh of relief there. That was very nearly a turnover. Fortunate to see that one, Greg, get fumbled out of bounds.
And when that ball came loose, Mike, you could see the entire sideline kind of holds their breath. But they were able to take a little bit of an exhale as they saw that ball, fortunately for them, go out of bounds.
Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Throwing on third down, Ward. The pass deflected and caught. Here's the timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll get that out to Edwards. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
It's a great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down, they need 3. Again, it's Ward. This one caught at the 4. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as the clock stops with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. Ward to throw again. To the goal line and in. Allen Touchdown Titans. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Here's a 2nd and 9. They go right back to Taylor. Pick up, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start this drive on the ground with Spears. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Rover Stewart there for the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Shotgun snap for Ward. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his second incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Middle of the field, he's got a control. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's good for a tight first down.
A gain of 12. First down, Tennessee.
They'll try the left side with Pollard. And he'll get about 5.
The Titans ball carrier. He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 46, here's second down and 4. Play action. Ward exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down for Tennessee.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
First and 10. Here's Spears. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up second and 12.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and
2. To throw is Ward. There's Okonkwo open left side. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard
a
line.
gain of 13 yards. And the Titans first down.
On first down, it's Ward. Forced to his right. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll get about 6 out of that run before being forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
3rd and 2. Here we go. We'll try and run for the first down with Edwards. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And
he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Now a give running left with Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Loss of 2.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
A second down throw for Richardson. A throw left side there, not going to find the
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive and keep your offense on the field.
On 4th down, Richardson. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. They'll run here with Pollard. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, it's Ward. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Third down, 3 to go. Throwing is Ward. Taking it down, this one is caught. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And they'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw is Ward. Here comes the screen to Spears. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Picked off by the former Niner, Tarvarius Ward. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again. A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Indianapolis.
1st and 10 at the 48.
To throw, it's Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
For the Colts. First down.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
That's another Colts first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Now breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the time. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
On second down, Richardson. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. So that pass interference in the end zone puts the pressure on the defense. It is first and goal from the 1. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. Good blocking, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. And this spectacular season continues. Now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year. A number very few backs have reached in the history of the NFL.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Spears to start the drive. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. So, from 37, here's second and 8. Play fake, now Ward to throw. That is caught left side by Helm. Pickup of 14 on that ball. That's good for a Titan first down.
And the Titans first down.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. And you'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Again, it's Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Throwing on third down, Ward. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. It's next number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Titans first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Drop play. Here comes Pollard. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Second and 5.
From the gun, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he'll be taken down. His gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jermaine Pratt, he gets in for the sack. It took a while. That is his first on the year. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stopped with 18 seconds remaining. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Out comes Sly for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 4th down, forthcoming. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.